Hello glitterbugs! Welcome to another video. I hope you're doing really well. So I'm in the process of moving all of my Twilight Masquerade Pokemon cards from this kind of foresty green binder to this teal binder, and they're both Vault X. And I thought, why not share this with you guys? It's not going to be super exciting, but you know what? I don't know. I find videos like this relaxing, so I thought I would just, film it and see what you guys think. So I've only done a few pages here so far, and I'm literally just moving them from this binder over here into this binder. Not super exciting, but that's what we're doing today. So, and in the process, you can see all the cards that I have, I guess. I am getting close to finishing the master set for Twilight Masquerade, which is super exciting. I need, I think, 2 more reverse hollows. And then, of course, some special illustration rares. Not special. Yeah, special. Special, secret, whatever. I was thinking about doing this as an ASMR video, but I have the air conditioner going right now, and I thought I don't feel like dealing with that. So I just decided to just do it and kind of do a chit chat. Here's a Sinistra EX. So let me know what you guys have been up to in the comments below. Let's have this like a little chit chat. I've been opening a ton of Twilight Masquerade, so I've been doing a last push on Twilight Masquerade. I've opened too much already, but I do love this set. I am really excited for Shrouded Fable. I am sad that the ETBs are going to be delayed, but what can you do? Looks like I have 2 of these Mag Cargo EXs. Fun. Are you guys excited for Shrouded Fable? I did actually see Pokerev do like an opening of Shrouded Fable today. I think it's the first one I've seen out there. And it was a little bit scary because the pull rates did not look that great. Yeah, the pull rates did not look that great, but he only did 100 packs, so maybe it wasn't exactly indicative of the pull rates. I hope not. I find organizing my binders or reorganizing my binders so very relaxing. I don't know why. I could do this for hours. In fact, I will do it for hours if I don't make myself stop. So I have to be careful. But I do love my Pokemon cards. I'm just so excited that I actually have pulled the Giratina SIR. It's so very rare that I pull like the #1 chase card early in my openings of that set. And I pulled the Giratina like off camera, of course, but I did pull it pretty early on from a build and battle box, actually. Kind of random. But I was very excited. And I think I'm going to actually send some of my cards into PSA to get graded. I'm a very impatient person, and the thought of sending some cards away and then having to wait for them to come back to see what they get graded is kind of daunting to me and my personality. I don't like the way that one looks. Hold on. But I finally thought, I think it's like $15 a card to get them graded at PSA. And if you come back with 10s, with PSA 10s, the value goes up by so much. So it just makes sense. And I think I can force myself to be patient, in order to increase the value of some of my, biggest chase cards. Or the biggest chase cards that I've actually pulled. And then the same thing with like the duplicate chase cards that I pull. If I get them graded and end up selling them on my eBay store, then I can make a lot more money to keep funding my Pokemon card habit. So it's just one of those things that just makes sense. So I think I will be doing that pretty soon. And I think I'm going to be doing some videos on it too. Like, this is how I get my cards ready to be sent to PSA. And then when they come back, I'll do like, here are my PSA returns. Look, they all came back as 10s. Fingers crossed. This is one of the reverse hollows that I need. Can't find that Cramorant reverse hollow. Eventually I will just buy it, but I love these Cosmos hollows. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have all my lights on today, so you know, I don't have all the sparkles coming from everywhere. There's another one with the Cosmos hollow from the Build and Battle boxes, I think. Yeah, I think it's from the Build and Battle box. Blah, 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 blah. I do have all of the EX cards. I have multiples of all of the EX cards. So that's fun. I actually take a lot of my EX cards to my local card shop to trade in for product. Because I spend so much money on Pokemon cards, you know, whatever ETBs, booster boxes, what have you, that it just makes sense to bring them to my local card shop and trade them in for, you know, whatever they have. Booster boxes, Build and Battle boxes, booster bundles, collection boxes, tins. Whatever just looks fun on that day. A couple of the chase cards that I have not pulled, and they've been holding off buying the singles because they're so expensive, are the Charizard from Paldean Fates. I really want that card. I am so close to completing my Paldean Fates master set, believe it or not. And really all I need is the Charizard SIR and the Gardevoir SIR. So I have a couple more boxes of Paldean Fates that I'm going to open probably in the next couple of videos, which could be, who knows when that'll be, because I'm so bad about editing these Pokemon videos. Like, I want to open them so quick, like right when I get them, so I film them, and then they kind of get backed up, and then sometimes I end up not even posting them. It's sad. So very sad. But I just love opening them so much that I can't wait. Which is one of the reasons why I open up some off camera, because I'm like, I don't feel like filming. I just want to open these boxes. I want to open these packs, and then I pull something great, and then I like regret it because I didn't film it. But that's just the way life goes, I guess. So let me know in the comments below, what master sets are you trying to complete right now? Or what master sets have you completed? I would love to know that. I still haven't totally finished any master sets. I am so close to a bunch of them. I'm close to Temporal Forces, Paldean Fates, Twilight Masquerade, and 151. Here's another reverse rare that I need. I have the hollow, but I need the reverse rare. Yeah, 151, I need the Charizard also, so. And I would love to pull the Charizard from Paldean Fates and 151. I really don't want to have to buy those, but I will. I keep saying, I've opened my last Paldean Fates, I've opened my last Temporal Forces, I've opened my last Twilight Masquerade, and then I get more. So maybe I'll never actually stop opening a set. You know, unless I actually finally complete a master set. That would be a great reason to stop. So one of the things I've been watching on TV recently is House of the Dragon. So let me know in the comments below if you like House of the Dragon, if you've been watching the series, either season 1 or season 2. I'm actually obsessed. But I won't give you any spoilers. Just know that if you haven't watched it, you should check it out. Yeah, so the product I have to open right now, I have a Paldean Fates ETB, just randomly. Just found it on Amazon and said, hey, I'm gonna get that. I also have 4 booster bundles. I have Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces, Paldean Fate, and Paldea Evolved booster bundles. So I'm thinking I'm going to do like a booster bundle battle with those 4. Or maybe I'll split it up into 2 and 2. Oh, I don't know. But I'm going to do some kind of battle with those. And then I have 2 151 collection boxes. I have the Zapdos and the Alakazam. So I will be filming that video shortly as well. I'm excited. Just if I could get the Charizards, that would be so awesome. I've also been playing Pokemon Scarlet and I love it. I'm obsessed. As a matter of fact, I can't stop playing it. It's very, very addictive. So that's been super fun, but I feel like playing the actual game lets you become closer with the Pokemon themselves. I know it sounds weird, but you do. You kind of get a feel for what they're like, and you know, it's a little more personal, if you will, than just looking at the cards. At least for me, like I feel like I know them better now, the actual Pokemon, and I understand like what the cards mean. You know, especially the bigger cards, not the bigger, but the more chase after cards. It just all makes more sense now, which is great. I love that. So now I might have to go back and play all the games. I mean, I've played the original Game Boy Pokemon games. Yes, that's been quite a while. But like I've never played Sword and Shields or any of them really. Just like the originals and then Scarlet from Scarlet and Violet. Holla at ya! Yeah, so I just decided to do this binder switch because I feel like this teal color goes with Twilight Masquerade and like Teal Mask Ogerpon. It just made sense to me. And I love my Ogerpon in Scarlet. That little Pokemon is a rock star, at least in my game. I've named it Murphy. Murphy. Ogerpon is now Murphy. Speaking of Ogerpon. So yeah, how has your summer been, guys? Let me know things in the comments below. Anything you want. I love hearing from you guys. Honestly, I have been making videos, opening Pokemon cards, selling my duplicate Pokemon cards on eBay, mostly, and at my local card shop. And playing Pokemon Scarlet. That's basically what I've been doing all summer. But you know what? I'm having fun, so I think that's all that matters. Hey, Aaron. Don't get wrinkled. My Squishmallow purchases have been cut way down just because for a long time I was just buying anything I thought was cute, and seriously, like my whole studio, the walls are covered in Squishmallows on shelves. So, you know, I had to like pump the brakes a little bit and kind of narrow down the ones that I really wanted the most, which are, of course, Big Feet, Yetis, frogs, cows, Halloween ones, of course, the Pokemon Squishmallows. Trying to think what else. Oh, how could I forget? My capybaras. Those are my latest Squishmallow obsession. There aren't a lot of them, though. But yeah, I have a few. I have the ones that are out, and I've pre-ordered the ones that are going to be available soon. I think I have all the ones that are out there. Let me know if you know of any other capybara Squishmallows out there that I don't already have, because I will get it. Also, I have several Harry Potter Squishmallows. But yeah, I've just been trying to balance my Squishmallow content, my Pokemon content, you know, all the stuff. Trying to prioritize editing. Looks like I have 2 Blissies. But yeah, let me know what you've been doing this summer. What have been your, you know, fun things to do? Have you gone on any trips or vacations? Are you doing a lot of camping or traveling? Or, you know, do you do a lot of sports? Let me know. I would love to know like what you do in your free time. If you're in school, are you excited for school to start? I think I already know that answer, but let me know. But yeah, let me know everything. I also feel like I need to have my little dog Louie in these videos more often. I feel like he was in more videos like a year ago than I have. Like, he hasn't been in any lately. Poor little guy. My little fluffy baby. Yeah, so let me know, like, what are the Pokemon sets that you're looking forward to the most that are coming out? Shrouded Fable, or was it Stellar Crown? I don't think Stellar Crown is coming out until, is it September? I'm always excited for a new Pokemon set, though. Like, there's no such thing as a bad Pokemon set to me. I love them all. And I love just the act of collecting stuff. It's so, I don't know, it's so fun. It can give you such a dopamine rush, you know, when you find that card that you've been looking for. Maybe that's why I love it. Me and my addictive personality love the dopamine. But I could be addicted to worse things. That's how I look at it. I think this is the first ace spec we've come across in this transfer video. I don't know what else I would call it, because I'm literally transferring cards from one binder to another. But we're getting to the good ones now. Yeah, so reverse hollows, I need the Cramorant and the Alakazam. There's always some random cards that I end up needing. I have all of the reverse hollows for Temporal Forces and Paldean Fates. I need 2 more for Twilight Masquerade, and I actually think I need a lot for 151. And they're so cheap to buy. I should just order them and not have to worry about it anymore, you know? Maybe I'll do that tonight. Why not? Here's another ace spec. That's a Scoop Up Cyclone. Then we have Secret Box. Oops, don't get wrinkled. I hate that. Apparently I have 2 Survival Brace cards in my binder. Unfair Stamp. And apparently 2 Legacy Energy ace spec cards. Okay, so now let's get into the good cards. So I do have the Pinsir illustration rare. I love all of the illustration rares. I love all of the good cards. I absolutely love this Sunflora. I think it's beautiful. And this Diplin is so colorful and fun. And then we have the Poltergeist, which is kind of like a very subtle card. It's cool, but you know, I like bright colors, and it's not very sparkly or bright, so it's not my favorite, but of course I love them all. I'm not sure why I have this weird kind of, like, I don't know, the perspective looks off, but oh well. Then the Torkoal. The Infernape. This is a beautiful card. The Frostlass. This is another one that's very subtle. Then the Phione. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what I say, so. Very blue. Looks like I have a couple Cramorants in here. I thought this is an interesting card because it looks, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's almost like has a depth of field photography kind of thing going where like the background's blurry. I thought that was neat. We have the Heliolisk, the Wattrel, which is another very blue card. We have a couple Chimechos in here. I don't know how I feel about that one. It's like subtle, but kind of interesting. Then the Enamorus, which I love. It's pink, and I love pink. The adorable Hisuian Growlithe. Look at that face. The Probopass. Interesting card. The Timber. Lairon. We have the beautiful Applin card to go with the Diplin card. And the Applins are so small in here, they don't, I mean, you can see them, but they're just not like, blah, here's an Applin, you know. And we have one of my favorite cards, and I actually have two of them because I'm greedy and I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards, honestly. I think it's so colorful and fun with all the cute little tatsugiris there. Another one of my favorite cards, the beautiful Chansey with the cute little Snorlax and the Psyduck. Love it. I think this card is on everybody's top lists. The cute Eevees, the pile of Eevees. Look how adorable that is. I would love to be surrounded by all these Eevees. Then we have this beautiful Sinistra card. I love purple, so I love the purple swirl. I guess it's purple and pink. We have the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX Full Art card. The Magcargo EX Full Art card. And apparently I have two of the Hearth Flame Mask Ogerpon EX Full Art cards. Not sure why I decided to keep two of certain cards. We have the Palafin EX Full Art, which is very pretty, I think. I love like the shiny blue outline. I don't know if you can see that. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up, but it's beautiful. The Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX. The Luxray EX Full Art, beautiful, and another blue card. The Iron Thorns EX Full Art, don't love this card. I love the purple background, but I don't know. I think maybe I prefer the ancient ones because I've been playing Scarlet instead of Violet, but I don't know. This cute, kind of cute, Screamtail EX Full Art. I can't decide how I feel about Screamtail. Like, I want to say it's cute, but it's really not. It's kind of weird and creepy, but... Then the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX Full Art. Then I'm missing this one. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I'm missing it. When I edit, I'll put in here what it is, what I'm missing. This beautiful pink, adorable Blissey EX Full Art card. Look how pink that is. Look at the pink cutie pie. The Blood Moon Ursaluna EX Full Art. It's very red. The Caretaker Full Art Trainer card. The Carmine Full Art Trainer card. The Hassel Full Art Trainer card. He's a weird character in the game. Kieran, who needs some counseling, I think. Full Art Trainer card. If you know, you know. The Lana's Aid Full Art Trainer. I think this is a beautiful card. The Lucian Full Art Trainer card. The Perrin Full Art Trainer card. And now we're getting into the special illustration rares. We have the Sinistra EX Special Illustration Rare. Again, it's a subtle card, so it's not like my super favorite, but I think it's very interesting. This is when we start getting into the ones that I need, so I need this one, whatever it is. And so the next one I have is the Hearth Flame Mask Ogerpon EX Special Illustration Rare. I believe this goes here, and I'm missing that one. My pride and joy that I pulled just out of the blue, my Greninja EX SIR. The hardest card in this set to pull, and I actually pulled it. Love it. So glad I pulled this when I started opening packs. It's not the best centering, so I wish I could pull one more that was centered better to send it into PSA, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try. Then I'm missing several, and the next one I have is the Kieran Special Illustration Rare. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot of text on this card. That one goes right there. And then we have the Lana's Aid Special Illustration Rare. Next, I just pulled this one yesterday, I believe. The Perrin Special Illustration Rare. And this is the one that goes with the Growlithe. Let me show you. So I guess it's supposed to go like this. Like when they're together, it looks like her pants, her jeans go into his card. His or her card. So it's kind of cool. But I'm happy to have both of these now. And the next one is a gold card. It's the Blood Moon Ursaluna EX gold card. I don't know what that one is. And then, ooh, nice, the air conditioning went off at the end of the video. That's just awesome. The Enhanced Hammer gold card. And then the last card that I have in the Twilight Masquerade set is the Rescue Board gold card. So I just need a few special illustration rares and I'll be done. And then whatever this is, I think I already ordered whatever that is. Maybe, I honestly don't remember, but anyway, yeah. So now this binder is ready for the Shrouded Fables card, so I'm all set for that. And this beautiful teal binder is now the home of the Twilight Masquerade cards. And this one has the strap. I don't usually get the Vault X binders with the strap. I like the ones that have the zippers, but I decided to give this a try. I don't know. I love Vault X, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the edges being open, but anyway, that doesn't matter. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable. I really wasn't very exciting, I know, but I thought I would bring you guys along to keep me company while I transfer my cards from the forest green to the teal binder. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. It really helps me out in the YouTube universe. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And I will be having a 20,000 subscriber giveaway, and I will give you more information about that as we get closer to 20,000. So make sure you're subscribed. And if you want to be one of the first glitterbugs to know when I post a new video, please click the notification bell. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all so much, and I will see you very, very, very soon. Apparently, I have a huge shadow there right now. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next one.